I think we're live. Yeah, we look like we're live on YouTube. No one was expecting this at all, least of all us, I think. Um, to whoever might be listening now or in the future, welcome to what will be called the 30-minute coding challenge with Samed and myself. And say hi, Samed.
Hi.
Cool. I'm based in in the UK near London, and Samed, you're based in actually Ramallah in Palestine.
Ramallah, Palestine, yeah.
Awesome.
And we're making this live video.
We're making this live stream. So
International.
yeah. So Samed is a Samed introduced me to something called, which I had no idea existed before, which was competitive programming. And
Mhm.
we tried it out in one of the Microsoft Build events. And we thought it was pretty cool to kind of try and do a live programming challenge where we try and solve a competitive programming challenge. So competitive programming is like, correct me if I'm wrong at any point, Smed. Competitive programming is like the Olympics of programming. And you have challenges that you need to solve. Um, I don't know. Do you have a time limit? I don't know if you have a time limit actually, or do you just have to solve it as elegantly as possible? Maybe
Yeah.
there's a time limit. And we did it at the Microsoft Build conference, and it was quite successful. And so we thought we'd do it again. We're now doing this 30-minute coding challenge, and what we're going to do today is we're going to have 30 minutes to solve. This is the one you suggested, isn't it? The palindrome number coding challenge. And we go to
Right.
leetcode.com. Um, Let me expand this out. You can't see what I see, can you, Samed? I don't think you can.
Uh, I don't think I can.
Let me
So
find.
this problem is, oh, go ahead.
No, you carry on talking. Oh, I think we might have lost Samed for a
Oh,
second.
I'm back.
You're back. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm saying that competitive programming is a sport. It's a mind sport where you compete on challenges that requires sometimes just ad hoc problem solving, sometimes algorithm and data structures, or like math as well. And we're gonna use lead code, which is one of the one. It's a really famous one for preparing to interview questions. And we're gonna pick an easy challenge for our first video, which is palindrome number. We're gonna solve it together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just realized the way we're doing this is, Samed, you actually can't see my screen. So just figuring this stuff out as we go along. You actually can't see my screen. So you're just going to have to. I don't know. We'll just see how this goes. It might be a complete disaster, but we'll just see how it goes. So, Samed, what I've got on my screen right now is I've opened up Leak Code with the palindrome number challenge on there, and I've also opened up like a bit of an editor separately to write the JavaScript in. You can't. Can you see me? Can you see this? Can you see this? Okay, can you see this?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, this is, I don't know if you've seen this, is pretty cool. It's like a clock, an alarm clock I have, like a physical alarm clock. So if I want to set like a 5 minute timer, I just put 5 up and it starts flashing and it's a 5 minute
Mhm.
timer. We're just gonna do like a really crappy a 30-minute timer. So here's 30 minutes, right? It's gonna go up like that and it will beep when 30 minutes is up. So now the 30-minute challenge starts now, which actually I think it has to be a 15-minute challenge because I've got a meeting. I've got a meeting in 20 minutes. So we spent quite a lot of time kind of getting set up. So it's now the 15-minute coding challenge. Um, so let's see how this functions. So the palindrome. Let's have a look. The palindrome determine whether an integer is a palindrome. An integer is a palindrome when it reads the same backwards as forwards. Oh my god. Oh really? 121. Oh, you still there, Samet? Oh, he's left me on. He's left me on my own now. Let's wait for him to get back. But anyway, so input 121, output is true. I see. Input minus 121, the output is false. So therefore it's not a palindrome. I see. So minus 121 is not a palindrome. 3, example 3, 10 is false because it'll be 10 or 01. Therefore not a palindrome. Could you solve it without converting the integer to a string? Wow. So how so I don't know. So this is to submit it. What you have to do is you have to kind of create your code here and hit submit. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy and paste that into this other editor I have. Hopefully Smed will come back because I actually don't know how to solve this, and he was going to show me how to solve this. So Smed, anytime you're back, give us a shout. Are you there?
Yeah.
You're there. You're there. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thought I'd lost
So
you.
what solve it? Forget about the string condition. Like if there is no condition, what is the first thing that will come up to your mind?
First thing that's going to come up to my mind is, well, the first thing I want to do is I want to turn the x into a string, and then I'm going to just compare those two strings together. But that's not how you want to do it. You want to do it kind of more algorithmically. So what I would do is I would get an array with each one of those characters inside it. Or, yeah, turn it to a string. Turn the string into an array of characters. And then 2 loops, one going forwards, one going backwards. And if both those loops finish, and then compare the number, and if both those loops finish without with every letter comparing to everyone else, then it's a palindrome, something like that. But I have a feeling that's not going to be very accurate, but let's give it a go. So I know
Okay.
to extra is equal to, oh, what the hell am I doing? I completely forgotten JavaScript. How do I turn a number into, oh, a string? X. Is that, can you do that? I've forgotten completely all of my JavaScript. Let me clear that. So to a string, is that possible? Now I'm being an idiot. Now I have no idea how to turn strings into. How do you turn a string? Oh shit, that's how you do it. Yeah, sorry. Okay, that's how you do it. So you turn string to and then okay, well let's do that to begin with. So first challenge. Didn't think it would be a hard one, but it was. Turn a number into a string. Okay. I'm gonna do some Googling now. How to turn a string to array in JavaScript. Boom. To everybody watching who thinks I know JavaScript, I've been doing it for many, many years, but you know what? I don't know.
What was that?
No, I was just saying to like, if anybody's surprised at how much I Google very, very basic things about JavaScript, like, don't be surprised, basically. Let x arr is equal to array from x string. Okay. So now if I ran is palindrome 5, and then let's console log. Okay, so now so if I run that, where's console? Here we go. Oh, wait. Yeah, that worked. That worked. Oh, but 5 is too small a number. So if I did 121. So if I exit, yeah, 1, 2, 1. So now I have an array. Can you see? Oh, you can't see my screen, so you don't know what the hell I'm typing.
And, yeah.
This is gonna be really weird for you. Like
Yeah.
if you want, I don't know if the internet's gonna support it. If you want, you can go to if you go to youtube.com/jawache, we should be live on there right now, so you should be able to see what I'm seeing, what I'm typing.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, here we go. So now I've got is palindrome. So then to test if it's a palindrome, I need to loop through it. So for loop through one forward loop, one backward loop. So when I've got the array of 1, 2, 1, I want to go forwards and I want to go backwards, I think. Is that right? So for let I equals 0, I'm going forwards in this one. I is less than xar dot length and I plus plus. Okay. And then, no, how do I go forwards and backwards at the same time? How do I do that? Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? So if I get that one, oh, I know. I just take, and to get the opposite index, I take it from the length. I think that's right. So do let y is equal to x, the length. You have no way of verifying what I'm doing, do you? None at all. So you have no idea what it is that I'm doing. I have to probably do -1 because it's.
Yeah, I can see your screen now.
Oh, you can see my screen now.
Yeah. So you're trying to loop over x and take the leftmost value and the rightmost value.
Yep.
And keep shrinking that and equalizing them, right?
Yeah, yeah. Is that a fairly okay first stab? Would you say?
I think that's a fine solution. Like if you want to solve a problem, but
You all the.
but I
Okay,
think
that
it's
was code. That
okay.
was very polite code for. It's a bit shit. How do I get rid of these?
But I think when yeah,
So,
I think like when you say don't use strings, and I think it means like the idea in general of like arrays or strings or that kind of. So like I think what they are saying that maybe there is a solution where we can use integers. Like, can we build? Here's the question: can we build? It's my responsibility also to explain the solution, as we agreed. So it's my fault. Can we build a reverse integer from the integer that we have?
can you build a reverse integer? Like
That we have to
through
make another integer that is just reverse.
through. So if I have the integer, let me just. So if I have the integer, like in let x equals 1, 2, or just let's do another one, like 3, 4, 5. Is there a way of turning that into just an integer 5, 4, 3 without? Is that just like one mathematical operation, or just like by doing various operations on it?
It's kind of a mixture of both. It's like going for. Actually, I want to ask a question before that. If you want to take the last digit to the right, just that digit, how we can take it in programming? One of the ways that we can do it using math is saying the number mod 10.
Yeah.
So when we use mod 10, we can just take the last digit, right?
That's right, because if
So
you do. So here we go. Let me do the console instead. So if I did, let me increase the size for everybody who's watching. For all, how many people are watching? 2 people that are watching. 3, 4, 5 mod 10 is 5. Okay.
Yeah.
So what's it mod
And
100?
when you divide by 10,
Ah.
oh yeah, okay, yeah. Also, do a mod by 100, by 1,000, to go to like finish it.
Oh, I see. So 1,000 is the actual thing. Okay, fine. So 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I can get the leftmost one by mod 10. Okay.
Now we can do that, right? Now we can take the digits in the reversed order. But how we can build a string that does that? Like, sorry, an integer that does that? Like, if we have an integer, let's call it x.
Yep.
Add these values to the integer in like the most elegant way possible. Do you have an idea? Because
Man,
I think I have one as well.
I think well, it has to do with multiplying by tens or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Mhm.
So 3, 4,
Yeah.
5.
So you have this integer,
Yep.
and it starts with 0, and you multiply by 10. So it's still a 0 at the first start.
Yep.
Then you say this x, this integer, plus equal this the leftmost the rightmost element.
Mm.
And then we multiply again by 10, and we add. So like if our number is 4, and we have x starts from 0, we multiply x by 10, it's still 0, then we add a 4. Then in the next operation, we multiply again by 10, it's 40. Then we add the 5.
Oh, I think so. We're multiplying the number. So here, so we would basically, let's say let y is equal to 3, 4, 5 mod 10, and this is the first iteration. But then in the first iteration, we would also multiply it by 10. Then that would be 50. Yeah?
Mhm.
And then if we did it again, then whatever we get as a next integer, we multiply it by 10 again, then that would shift it also to the right side. Does that sound about right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we add it. So then we add the next. So we want to get the 4, add the 4 to the 50, then multiply by 10 again. Then it'll be 540, and then somehow get the 3 and add it to it. Okay. So how do we just get the 4 then? How do we get the 4 then next?
Wait, so the 4 is the first one, or is it the last one?
Oh, it's the lot. So it's 3, 4, 5 is what I'm looking at. So 3, 4,
3, 4,
5.
5.
So it's the second one.
So okay, so first of all, we do mod 10, right? And then if we divide it by 10, and it's an integer, we're gonna lose the fraction, and we're gonna lose the last element. So
I see.
you just do
So I can do int.
mod divided by 10 till the number is 0.
Oh, hang on. I've forgotten how to do math.floor. We want to floor it, don't we? We want to floor it or ceiling it? We want to floor it.
We want to floor it, yeah.
Yeah, floor. Math.floor. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think I see what you're going. I see where you're going here. I see where you're going here. Maybe I'm gonna try and open up the coding thing and try and code it. We've got, oh, we just hit the 15 minutes. Oh, buddy.
Oh,
But I'm gonna give us another 5 minutes.
got it.
Okay, I'm gonna give us
Let's
another
go.
5 minutes. Let's try and do something in 5 minutes. So let me get to sources. All right. Hang on. Okay, here we go. So let me zoom out a little bit. Zoom out a little bit more. Okay. Okay. Here we go. So what we want to have is, okay, let me get rid of this. Oh, my computer is running hot. Let me get rid of that. Okay. So forget about turning it into a string or an array. So I'm going to get rid of that. And actually forget about all of that. How do I know when to stop doing that thing?
When defined and it's zero, then we don't.
Ah, I see. If we divide, then it's 0, then it doesn't matter. Okay, so let's reverse this. So to reverse this, first thing I want to do, so let y equals, okay, x mod 10, y is equal to x mod 10, no, while, yeah, x mod 10 multiplied by 10.
Your screen comes late for me, so like
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you did this or not, but we can just do like while x. So while x is not zero, we
Okay.
just
Got
so
you.
like while x and then yeah,
Got you. Got you.
and y starts from zero to start,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then y multiplied by 10, then y plus equal x mod 10,
Y plus
then
equals
x divided by 10.
the next divided by. My wife's looking at me. What? Oh yeah, you can use Zoom. Yeah, you can Zoom. Yeah. Bye bye. Yeah. She's got a Zoom. She thought we were using Zoom. So y plus equals x mod 10. So that's going to result initially. If I pass in 354, that's going to result in 5, and then I multiply it by 10.
So I would suggest
Yeah.
I would suggest multiply first, because like if we have just one number, which is 4, and we're gonna add this 4, and then we're gonna multiply by 10, so it's gonna be 40. But if
I
we
see.
multiply first
I
and then
see.
add a number,
I
yeah.
see. I see. I see. That's making
So like
sense. Yeah.
uh,
And then you do x is equal to, or divide equal to 10. Yeah. That looks right.
so I'm not sure how JavaScript work exactly. Let's try this
Yeah.
the code, and then we discuss like a corner case or something.
Yeah, here we go. 354. I'm going to execute that. Hang on. Did that execute? Hang on. Why is that not executing? Is Palindrome 354?
Let's try
Hang on.
yeah.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay. So that didn't work. We resulted in infinity.
Oh,
So let me do this. So actually what I'll do is I will print it out every part of the loop. Oh! Yeah, I'll print it out every part of the loop. Uh-oh. Okay, we'll give ourselves 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. I got 2 more minutes before I have to go to my next meeting. Okay, I'm going to print out X and Y. I'm going to try and see if we can get this done. Okay, hang on. For some reason, it's like... Oh, I can't hear you, mate. I can't hear you. Oh. Oh. And also, it's not running. Something's wrong with my computer. Let me try one more time. Oh! Uncaught in promised timeout. I obviously have a problem here. Okay, Samed, I think we did something. We did something. And I understand something. I'm going to call this a win for today. And I think our 2 viewers would also count this as a win. We'll continue this another time, viewers. Goodbye. I'm afraid I have to finish. Let me finish this now.